Are you ready?
What if I told you I can tell you exactly where you'll be 5 years from now?
I need to tell you that 27 is going to be very, very significant for you.
You're thinking that's insane.
2 times in your life, you're going to forget that. And it will be significant. And you're going to go, oh boy.
I'm going to be going to a psychic myself and telling you guys all about my experience. Now, this person is not just any regular psychic. She's also a psychic medium. She can talk to people who have passed away and transitioned into what they call a different dimension.
So I can see past, present, and future. And I can see multiple dimensions.
Since we'll be talking about multi-dimensions, I only felt it was appropriate to jump out of a portal to give you guys this explanation.
We're not the only ones that are in this dimension, you and I. There's multiple dimensions existing here.
Just before the video begins, I want to mention that we are on a mission to hitting 100K subscribers by the end of 2021. If you guys aren't already subscribed, please help us achieve this number right here.
So how this works is I connect with your energy and the energy around you. So sometimes what I'll see is mist, almost like you can sort of see a shape, but you can't get the actual detail. And sometimes I can see them like I see you, which is full detail. Sometimes I hear them, or I feel feelings or illnesses they may have had.
Now, when you say dimensions, is there other versions of like us in another dimension?
I think we can exist in multiple dimensions. Dreams are a dimension. You would actually be physically here, but your spirit energy can go into those other dimensions, and we'll call that time traveling. And we do that. It's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, it's really interesting.
I myself come from a long line of mediums and healers, and it took me a long time to get here. So what I do when I start a session is I make sure we're protected by the white light. You begin to see, which I feel you already do, what is actually happening. I think you have a tremendous gift in understanding and have an immense amount of empathy. I sense a frustration in you in not being heard, and I also see this child come out of you. Do you have 3 siblings?
No.
Like, are there 3 of you in your family? Are you 4 in total or 3 in total?
3.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
No.
What I'm seeing though is 3 significant people, and now I'm seeing a male energy coming forward that you probably, and I want to say the age of, are you 27?
No.
And I'm also getting, oddly enough, the age of 7. And I'm seeing a man beside you that looks like a grandfather that may have passed in and around the time you were 7, or you were separated by this man. So do you know who that would be? Was someone passed or you were separated? And this man is actually wearing a necklace. And I don't know if you got this man's necklace or you received his piece of jewelry, but I'm seeing this man is saying to me, give this to him. This is for him. This man, oh my God, he adores you. And I'm seeing problems with his leg. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah, this is a little weird actually.
When I said you were 27, how old are you?
21.
So I need to tell you that 27 is going to be very, very significant for you. I'm seeing you on a stage communicating with people. You're actually physically talking to people. So you've created some form of organization, a non-for-profit organization, but I'm seeing shoes. I'm seeing lawyers are involved, so I feel like it's going to be some form of organization that is like a philanthropy work. So does that make sense to you?
Yeah, well, not yet.
But is that something that you've thought to yourself, I need to create something that is bigger? Okay.
The channel.
Okay, because what I'm seeing you is speaking in front of a very large group of people. So this probably will not come to light until you're 24, and you will meet somebody and you will move it in that direction. Do you have a family business?
Yes and no.
What I'm hearing is that you may need to do a little bit more to help, even though it will probably stress you a little bit, to kind of give it a little bit more. So is it a restaurant?
No. He wanted to buy a restaurant like years ago.
I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I'm seeing like a little restaurant of some sort. This could be something that's coming. What I'm feeling for you is to become part of that. I don't know if it's the people you're going to meet, but I'm seeing where it's a chance you should take.
At 24, you said I meet someone. How significant is this person? Is it just like a passing by and like...
No, it's significant into moving into the organization.
Do you know how I meet?
Whatever your, like this family business or this restaurant type thing, I feel like it might be that. So all that you're doing right now is the right thing. The one thing that I am going to say is don't be afraid.
So are you able to tell if I'll be successful?
You're going to have to define success for yourself. And I know that's very vague, but yes, they're saying 31. 31 is where you will have family, success. The finances will come if what you're doing brings you joy and it is with good intention. But what I'm seeing is throughout this, you may get in your own way. When you become financially independent and all of these things start to come in, you're going to really heavily focus on that. That will prompt a setback so that you can recalibrate yourself and go, whoa, I almost lost what I was doing here. There's a part of us that goes, how much is that going to make me?
I have a very strong belief in if you chase money, you will always be capped. But if you chase what you enjoy, then the money will come.
Absolutely. You're going to forget that. Two times in your life, you're going to forget that. And they will be significant.
Have any of them passed?
No.
Or they're all in the future?
They're all in the future. And you're going to go, oh boy. You're going to have two moments. It'll be before you get married and after you get married. So you have those specific times.
When do I get married?
You might get married in and around the age of 25.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's going to be when I'll reach to the entry of the career?
Yes. You're an old soul, so you're going to make that happen. Okay? There's no two ways about it. And you see things clearly. I have to tell you that. I think you have a very good way of looking at things from a bird's eye view and saying, that doesn't quite feel right. But right before marriage, you're going to have a moment where you're just going to get a little bit too comfortable, and then after, in and around the age of 29.
There's one spirit that I was really looking forward
to coming through?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I don't know why I'm eating bubble gum. I feel like this person chewed gum. I feel like it's a man. Is it male? Because I'm getting, like, I don't know why they're chewing bubbles or bubble gum. I'm also seeing them go like this, like laying out of and saying, just pick one. I feel like they were very generous.
Are you able to see him?
I saw him sitting at the table with your mom. It was facing the kitchen, or he had his back to the kitchen. Because I feel like she served him. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he's sitting at the table and she's giving him food and he's turning and looking at her and smiling like, thank you.
That was my mom's final memory of him.
What? Aww.
It's her brother, my uncle.
No way.
He passed February.
Wow. Well, he's sitting at the table, she's serving him his food, and he turns and he looks up at her and smiles. You don't have to worry about your uncle not being with you. No, every day he's right there with you. Did he have a blood clot? I'm feeling like pain in through my chest.
He went to the hospital because he had chest pain.
I honestly think it was some clot or an embolism. Had he had the doctors right there, it wouldn't have made a difference.
Thank you.
It was lovely meeting you.
It was a pleasure.
Going to a psychic was very interesting. I've always been super curious about what they're like. You know, a lot of the stuff that she said was pretty accurate, which is interesting because it's like I gave her no context in a lot of the parts that you may not see in the footage. So I do recommend it, whether you believe in it or not. I do think they're very therapeutic. Remember, we are on a goal to hitting 100K subscribers by the end of 2021. If you could hit that subscribe button, that's all I ask. Thank you, and I'll see you for the next video.
Did you think I was gonna come and prank you at first?
Yeah.
So my friends were joking. They were like, watch you just walk in and she's just terrified of you. Yeah, that was the joke the entire time.
I would be able to tell immediately if you were out to get me.
At least I got that out of the way.